Wicked did come out not just yesterday. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm
I saw
already
it.
hearing you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What are your so what's your thoughts on it, homeboy?
I think it's really, really good.
Really?
There's yeah, it's really good. What's the young lady who plays what do they call her? Egfulla, Elfulla. I think
Uh
that's who the Wicked Witch's name is, Elfulla or something like
Elphaba,
that.
Cynthia Erivo. She played Harriet Tubman.
She, she's absolutely amazing. First of all, yo, who knew she had pipes like that? I mean,
Oh,
yo, she got pipes. Oh, she can sing. Oh, yeah. She's yeah. This is gonna go up there with the likes of the Prince of Egypt.
oh,
Wow.
Yeah, when it comes to the songs, and you know this is a whole musical. Now this is a musical to the T. Like this is not like you know some of the movies we've seen that they're like it's a musical and then you only get like 3 songs like spread out through the whole show. Nah, you get songs by everybody in almost all the scenes. Like Michelle Yao, I think is how you pronounce her last name. Um who just won awards for Everything Everywhere All at Once. She's singing. Yeah, she's singing. I've never heard her sing until this movie. And I was like, Michelle, yeah, you singing? Girl, you hold the tune. I was like, all right, I'm here for it. But the storyline is good. You know me, I always have those little slight critiques. That I don't know that everybody will you know pay attention to, but I absolutely noticed it. And that there was no black male leads. And I was kind of like, why is there no black male leads? And like it was like, and I dare say, and I'm not saying that there weren't black people in it, because there were black people all throughout it. But when it comes to black male leads, I was like, well, there's no room for any black male leads, not like a side character, not like a anything. And I guess not. And maybe we'll get it in part 2 because this was part 1.
This is part 1.
This was part 1. They're doing a 2-part movie. So it's pretty long. It's pretty long. At times, there are a few times that I was like, "Ooh, this is long." I was like, "It's not over yet." I mean, it's still a good movie, but you know, sometimes when you get up there in that 2-3 episodes, yeah, it's like, but, yo, see how your mind works. See how his mind works. See how his mind works. Yo, but nah.
This is long.
You're getting a kick out of that. You're getting a kick out of that one. That part, huh? Everything I've said. That's what stood out for you right there. Huh?
I want to chop that shit up. I want to chop that shit up and use it on the soundboard. Woo, this is
long. But I mean, just like as an overall property, I thought it was decent. I thought it was good. There's not much that I can say that they could have changed. I would like to see a you know some form of a black male lead at some point throughout this series because it's necessary. Like I mean, it's like when you have the type of universe that they're building, and you have these characters, and then I see how the film was. That would be pretty much my only critique is that they should get Diddy as oh yeah, really yeah. Put Diddy in there. I'm sure he
hold up in Wicked, man. We don't need nobody.
Yeah.
So messed up.
Yeah.
All of the videos.
Yeah.
Nah, we
Who would go watch
What
it then? Like,
Huh?
who would go watch it then? Though, would you go watch it?
if Diddy
If Diddy was in it,
Diddy was in it.
hell yeah, I would watch just for the train wreck alone. Like, I just want to see,
yeah.
like, the dances will be so much different. Like, when all the monkeys come out and then they do that dance, you gotta have like him show up, like R. Kelly in the back, like this don't have the video. One more chance, and then the wicked in there like, when it comes to sex, some similar to the pillar. Nah, all right, I don't know. It would have been interesting, but nah, you know, Diddy's canceled. Well, let me say this real quick. I don't know if I'm as upset about not having as many black men in the lead role, especially given the history of Wicked. Not sure if you're aware, but Wicked has had some unfortunate impact on some of the folks who have acted in Wicked. And I don't know if I want us to be a part of that. I will give you Exhibit A, my friend. Why don't you take a good look at this and you tell me if you still want black men to be a part of this unfortunate sequence of events.
Who were left with lifelong disabilities due to filming. Number 1, Buddy Ebsen. During the filming of the 1939 version of The Wizard of Oz, Buddy Ebsen, who played the Tin Man, had to wear a metal suit and be covered in pure aluminum powder. This caused severe lung damage and lifelong respiratory problems. Number 2, Ray Bolger, who...
Am I hearing an echo?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, just me. Okay, all right, Ray Bolger.
Played the Scarecrow, was left with permanent scars on his face due to the rubber mask he wore. Additionally, to create the beautiful snow scenes, the production used asbestos, a known carcinogen. Consequently, Bolger developed cancer. Number 3, Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch, suffered from severe health issues due to the large amounts of copper toxins in her makeup. At one point, she could only consume liquid food. Additionally, she was required by the production to handle white phosphorus, which led to third-degree burns on her face and arms. Number 4, Judy Garland, the star of The Wizard of Oz, was a child actress beloved for her youthful image. However, the studio forced her to take growth-suppressing drugs and imposed strict weight control. The pressures of this life led her to a tragic end at the age of 47. 4 actors who were
they forgot that they also gave her coke to keep her awake for the long periods that they were filming. Yes. Oh, yes. Look it up. It's, yeah.
Like up the nose?
I mean... yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You know, they might have had Coca-Cola.
I swear to God.
Yeah, I was thinking like Coke. Like they didn't give it a Coke.
Not Coca-Cola, like nose candy.
Coca-Cola did have Coke in it back then. I mean,
she was underage. Exactly. That's why they didn't. Exactly. The weight restriction. Think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. Just think about it.
And wasn't there also like some weird shit that happened on? Didn't somebody die on set? Like, didn't like one of the little people? Death on the set of Wizard of Oz.
One of the Munchkins.
Munchkin?
You saying one of the
Somebody
Munchkins
died, yo. I swear. Okay, no. Actor died by suicide on the set of Wizard of Oz. The rumor that an actor hanged himself from the tree in the background of a scene is likely due to a bird. Okay. However, there were others safe let me see. The rumor started in 1989. Okay, the 1980 re-release cleaned up the footage, and the bird appears to be okay. So I guess that didn't happen, but the Wizard of Oz scene, yeah, no one actually died on the set. Okay, all right. Well, hey, I guess it was a rumor, so we cleared that one up, Mythbusters.
Nolly made a good point too. This is not the Wizard of Oz. This is just in the same universe. Like this is pre-Wizard of Oz. So that it is, and to the point that you were making, as far as you don't know if you wanted many black leads in this movie because of that. I would say I personally would like to see black leads whenever there are black women involved, because there seems to be an absence of that a lot in Hollywood. And it's at first out. Yeah, there's a lot of movies where you have black women leads and you don't have a black male lead anywhere in the vicinity of that black woman. And this is the same thing in Wicked, which I was like, so she doesn't even like talk to black, no, I'm serious. Like it was like I pay attention to this because I see it so much, to where I'm like, is this intentional? It starts to feel intentional. Right. Like, and that's why I'm like, okay, all right, okay, all right. I see you in the background, homie. I see my man way back there in the back. He was like, I was like, I see you back there, homie. Yeah, I see you back there. But that was about as close as you would get him to any singing roles or anything like that. So again, maybe it's later.
Let me just for a second, let me indulge that since we have some time today.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So to test your theory, just with this year's movies, true when it comes to The Quiet Place with Lupita, only black woman role in that role. True when it comes to
wrong. Digmanson Ansu, whatever. I don't know how to.
Ansu. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was in it, but
he was in it, but he wasn't in it.
He wasn't like they had like a very brief interaction.
Yeah, he didn't have the role I thought he was gonna have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we would have thought that he might have been her protector. I mean, like at that point, he's protecting everybody else. But it was after that you don't see them together anymore. So, but yes, go ahead.
Okay, Marvels was last year, so that doesn't. I don't know if that really counts. But if you wanted to put that in there, I get Nick Fury. I don't know, balances that off a little bit. All right. In terms of if we're going to the TV universe, I guess if we're looking at Agatha, there's no black man. Is there a man? There's no.
Yes,
I mean, other than
there is.
The neighbor.
The neighbor
star, though. I mean, he's.
I mean, he was pretty pinnacle. He was pretty pinnacle in that. He was pretty pinnacle in that.
I don't know that he was. I don't know how that he was like integral in that, but he was there.
He had like two lines the whole series.
So, so you're 0 for 3. You're not doing very well.
I'm justifying what you're saying. I'm not trying to disprove you. I'm trying to say like you got a point.
I would like this. Arcane, for instance. Arcane. We're watching Arcane right now, right? We're watching Arcane. Little Man, who is, I believe, the only black male at this point, because there was a black male. They killed him, which was the
brother.
There's two black dudes in
brother of the princess.
The brother of the princess. They killed him. So they killed him. So he's gone. And then
he was not. He wasn't alive.
We don't know that for a fact.
No, we know that
missing. He's missing.
No, he's dead. No, he's dead.
This ain't Marvel where there's no body. He's gonna come back.
No,
they said that he's been missing. They never declared him dead. That's why it was so crazy when she was having that delusion.
Did you not hear what she said? You're not my brother, and then it turned out that whatever that entity is messing with her mind. We'll get into that discussion later. But the point that I'm trying to make, and I want to be very clear on the way that I say this, because I don't want anyone in any way, shape, or form. Not that that's my primary goal, but my thing is, I don't care about relationships with anybody. You can have a relationship. I don't discriminate with anybody. What I'm saying is there's a significant, it looks like a consistent theme in Hollywood where we can have black leading ladies, but absent of a black leading man. And when I watch Wicked, where I see multiple roles that could have been at any given point where you could have said, I'm just gonna make this man a black man, where it would not be a discussion, it wouldn't be a problem. Let me just give you this example in Wicked that I thought was telling of how the movie was going to go, and I was a little bit perturbed but I stayed and watched the movie, and I was like, all right, I'm glad I stayed. In the initial, the whole way that what's her name? Egfala? I don't know. Elfaga? I can't think of her name. Is real Elphaba.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's Elphaba.
Yeah, Elphaba. So Elphaba is her mother. That like they present her. They show her mother, and her mother is with the governor of Oz, and and he leaves the house, and as soon as he leaves the house, her mother brings in a lover immediately. Like he walks out the door, and immediately, as soon as he walks out the door, the mother brings in her lover. So her lover comes in. They never show you his face. Like it's really funny. They never show you his face. The lover comes in. He's got a little swag. He's spinning her around and da 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 da. And then she has the baby. So you're to assume that the baby came from this man. So when the baby, yeah. So when the baby comes, the baby's green, and so the dad is like, get it out of here, and never loves the baby because the baby was green. Now, there's some consistencies there, and I was like, okay. One, we have a black woman that is presented as a whoremonger or someone who is cheating on her husband. Right. That's number one.
Yeah, sexualized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sexualized. And then you have her so-called lover who comes through. He got the swag. He's spinning her around. You never see his face, but then the baby comes out green. And then the father's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with this baby at all. You know what I'm saying? For the entire movie, for the most part. And then you see this young lady who is green, who has multiple interests, none of which are black men. Not only that, but doesn't even have any interactions with black men on the campus, and they are there. So that is the part. Like, they're there. Like I told you, there's when you watch the movie, and I don't want to deter anybody from this movie because I think the movie was really good. Again, I want to make sure I say that. But when I'm watching movies all throughout Hollywood, and everything that comes out, it is absent. If there's a black leading woman, most of them are absent a black leading man, and I'm starting to feel like that is intentional on the side of Hollywood. I understand inclusion. I understand making sure that people love everybody, but when you start to see that in particular being the primary goal of Hollywood directors and how they shoot their movies, it's a little bit that's a little bit bothersome for me. I'm like, what's going on here?
I think that you have something. First of all, back to this. Somebody just came in the room, spent her around, and she ended up pregnant, and she had a green baby. Any suspicions of who that father might be? I have my suspicions. But I mean, it's not either the baby is the Green Goblin baby, it's Hulk baby. I mean, who all baby can this really be? Because like, how many? If you got a green baby come out, it ain't too many. You look around the room like, all right, well, it couldn't have been him. It couldn't have been him. You know what I'm saying? Like that should narrow it down a little bit. You know what I mean? So, I just wonder how much green swag this dude has. Number one, number two. I don't think that what you're saying is exclusive to movies. I see it in commercials. I see it in billboards. There is, like I said before, I think that there is. I don't know if it's necessarily a concerted attempt to devalue a black couple or black families, or if it's more an attempt of America to try to. Let's all get along. Look, we're blending all the families. You don't have, I don't know, but there is something there. I see what you're saying. My question to you is it the black lead that you are wishing that there was, or is it the black couple? Because if the other black person in this movie was a villain, or say somebody that we didn't necessarily feel was representing the way we wanted to, but they did have a prominent lead role, would that be satisfactory to you? Do you want to have the black role and the black role be the hero or the love interest, or does it just have to be anybody else in the role?
I think
really for you.
No, that's a fair question. Now, me personally, I would always like to see black women and black men together. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But in regards to the movie itself, no, I just wanted to see representation because I felt like everyone had an opportunity to be at the forefront. Like even like little side characters, even with their, you know, maybe small parts or small roles. And that is literally the problem that I had with the entire, because I was like, this is a huge movie. Like this is Wicked is going to be one of Disney's, you know, like really like we can hang our hat on this for ages. I feel like because the singing was great. Like I cannot tell you enough about how impressed I was with the young lady who plays L. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just gonna do that. We ain't gonna keep doing all of this.